Sarah with a good time. She does 7 things at once at all times.
Hey, that's how my brain functions. I'm usually always doing like drawing something, writing something,
I,
distracted.
I will follow
I've done that since high school, since elementary school. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That
I need
Infinite
it.
Runner game, and then people in a fucking story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe it. We're coming a little low. No. Anarchy. I like that already. Yeah. Yeah. I think light yellow, like what the people who recognize other colors would call eggshell, or pink is the go-to if we were getting interrogated or we were violent criminals and you wanted to soothe us. Mhm, 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 mhm.
Drew, I barely remember this morning. I feel like we were fighting, but I honestly don't remember. And
She's gonna blame pregnancy brain.
Yep. Say something, Drew.
we all decided to go back home. But listen, I honestly, like, I was thinking about it and I'm like, we missed a week. And I honestly barely even remember when we do it week to week, let alone fucking 2 weeks in between. Barely know who I am.
Quick pause. Drew, your voice is not coming through on the stream. We all sound fine. Like our voices are good.
I
It's just
sound
yours is not coming
better.
through.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's do a timestamp of.
I think half-assing might be generous.
Are we quarter-assing?
Yeah, it's quarter-assing. It's a rare thing. It doesn't happen often.
You guys, future us listening to this, you missed some good, solid Drew quips. I said stuff about us being lazy, I think, and something about low energy session, as you've no doubt already surmised after you've hit pause and have decided not to watch this. Look, Sarah is about to tell us more.
There's a small demographic that tunes in specifically for this kind of cozy.
Yeah, a little ASMR. Should we go low?
Yeah.
Hey, chat. Welcome aboard.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I'm going to describe very slowly what happened 2 weeks ago. The gang got in trouble, killed a bunch of people, and left, and then ran into a pirate, and then outran the pirate, and then found Job's buoy. And you know what they did? They bartered for services and paid a bunch of money, and now they're on Job's buoy. But before we do anything, I need Swiffer to roll me a D100, please.
Gotcha. Rolling to everyone.
Hell yeah. Here she goes. The Queen Bee.
51.
51. 5 1. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 51. Would your character rather be hot or cold?
Temperature?
I think you read that however you need to read that. whatever your headspace is. Let's start at the bottom of my list, because Sarah. Wait, is mine like to be hot or cold?
Cold.
Why is that?
Because she's used to it.
Because she's used to it. Cold
In the
heart.
deep currents,
Yeah,
it's if the thermal climbs down, it gets chilly.
it's cold.
It gets
as
real
fuck.
cold.
Sun doesn't warm up the water down there.
And the light doesn't penetrate into deep waters.
Speaking of waters, how's Red River feel about all this?
Red River prefers the hotness. It's like he don't mind the cold, but like he definitely prefers hot.
Like a chili pepper. I think we've decided that he comes from the mountains? A mountainous
Yeah.
region? Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe he grew up like huddling up and hates that now.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you're born wherever you're born, but your body wants the other stuff.
Word up. A couple days ago here it was 80 degrees, and then it snowed the next day. It's hard out there in the streets.
It's hard as there for a pimp.
It's
Yeah,
hard out
everybody
there
knows that.
For this pimp. We do not endorse pimping. Speaking of pimping ain't easy. Angus. What's Angus's deal?
I think maybe because he's a little used to the spaceship and like the cold metal of a ship. Kind of enjoys the cold, getting the warmth from Bahood's body.
Bahood is all the warmth he needs.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
And Bart, rest in peace.
R.I.P. Bart. He keeps our hearts warm on the coldest nights. R.I.P. Sora?
I'm in between.
That's not gonna work for me.
Being from the water, most of the time water's cold. But
Fair.
the shallows tend to be warmer.
That's true.
I'll go with hot.
Hot. Shallow water vibes. Can I say something really quick about shallow water just for a second?
No.
Sure.
I think you're going. I think you're going to.
I mean, Sarah,
and I would love to hear.
Sarah said no, so I feel like we could just move on. You guys know when you're like at the lake and you grow up in Alabama and Georgia, and like the shallow water there is too hot. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Not
That
really,
sucks.
but okay.
That water is worse than like anything else. Like it's
I love hot water. Like
really.
I can swim in a pool that's 80 plus degrees.
That's
But
not
don't give me a
pool,
hot
it's
tub that's way too hot.
jacuzzi.
No, there's difference.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
your
ever swam
outside
in a hot
pool was disgusting. It was so gross. No matter when you went in there, it was always hot because it
That's
wasn't
great. That
fenced.
sounds like a dream.
It was so gross.
Did you
I
say because
hated
it
going
wasn't
in that pool.
fenced? Does the fence keep the cold out? What do you mean?
Are you talking about
The-
our pool?
Yeah, your
Oh yeah, even that was still cold for me sometimes.
no, it was way too hot. Yeah, the fence, like the screens, protect you from the sun rays, and it also kept the water
yeah. It
a
was
reasonable temperature.
It was out there. It was out there.
Yeah, it was out there in the element.
business.
Don't forget to ask MC about his character.
MC's not here.
Yes, he is.
She's always here. She's always here in our
Holy
life.
shit, he's all,
mate.
like, lingering. Dropping mad.
Hello.
Hey, someone ask our boy.
Aldar, would Aldar prefer to be hot or cold? Interpret that as you will.
Yeah.
I think
Emotionally.
more cold, I'd say. Just because, got fur. And yeah, it's my explanation.
Because, fur is what I've written here.
Hibernation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Drew, can I make a comment?
Oh, go ahead, JP.
I'd like to punctuate your comment about. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Cold water is always better for me than if it's hot, but it's a pool, like domesticated water, that's not good. That's not good for exercising. But it could be good for chilling, but it's probably definitely not good for exercising. It's unappealing. However, hot wild water, like in the shallows of Alabama lakes and Florida, that seems dangerous to me. That seems like bacteria's festering in there. I don't like the
Breeding
metal
grounds
with it.
for
Yeah.
man-eating, I mean, skin-eating bacteria.
That's the type of
Yeah, I
like
don't
where
like the
you see
metal.
tadpoles are like having too good of a time in that shallow
Yeah,
hot
that-
water. Yeah.
They seem radioactive. That's
Mosquitoes.
exactly the no,
That-
fuck all
You're
that.
stepping on mosquito eggs. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So my rule of thumb is no, don't do that.
And if you touch the bottom,
And I like
it feels
going
like
into
you're
all the
stepping
water.
in like fish poop. It's not a good situation.
Yeah, don't.
Water
we don't-
is a great band name.
Just water?
Domesticated water.
Okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Someone
Thank you.
mute Sarah's thing. She's gone off the deep end. MC, if you haven't caught on already, you likely have. We're coming in here low energy and a little bit of stank. Like everyone you're gonna talk to is a little sarcastic, a little moody. You know what I mean? Like we're just. It's gonna be a nasty
A
session.
little spicy.
It's gonna be a little spicy.
It's-
Okay.
You're
I've
talking
just-
to the teenager version of everybody.
I've decided to lean into it. I'm talking like 2021 Drew fucking just shitting on all the parades he can find. You know what I mean? It's
Just a feral Drew.
It's a
fucking
feral Drew.
Drew,
I'm
right?
unleashing the beast. There are two wolves inside me, and they're both feral, and I'm unleashing them.
All right.
So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna drop an F word. Terry, you ready
Yeah.
to censor it?
How would you?
Terry's saying no.
That's-
1 second.
That's why we play on delay with a 3-minute delay.
Terry, okay, he's giving me a thumbs up. Fuck.
Shit.
Okay, good.
Bitch.
Okay, all right. It's a three-piece minimum. Everybody, I've got to shut it down for the rest of the session.
Yeah.
Terry.
We already went over it, and everyone has a perfectly lucid memory. 2 weeks ago, you arrived at Job's Buoy. A few things are happening that you need to be aware of. You paid for some very, very important upgrades to your ship for the first time. Your ship is getting an expanded hull that will not slow you down. You will have the same speed, but with about 50% more health. Very exciting. Yeah. And also an alchemical room. The lab is being installed. I'll tell you more about those details if we arrive at that point. You're also getting a... What did we decide to call it, Angus? What do we want to call Angus's, like... It's not quite a garden, like a hydroponic... You're growing weed
I don't
down
really
there?
know.
Yeah, I guess we can decide. His weed, his grow operation is coming to fruition.
I don't know.
It's
I
small,
have a
but
hydroponic farm.
yeah, it's gonna be cool as shit. It's gonna be in the ship, but there's gonna be like a little system of mirrors that allow sunlight to go inside. Very excited to describe that to you guys. But you have 2 days here at Job's Buoy. Time to kill. A few things are happening. You've talked to Job himself, who is doing the repairs, and your ship is also being repaired to full health. He is doing the actual work because he loves this shit. There are 3 features on Job's Buoy. It is a small island that has been built up substantially. I'm just going to reread my description so that you are more familiar with it. There are 2 buildings on the island other than the many docks and slips that other ships of varying capacities are being worked on. One building is the warehouse. It is an extremely large warehouse, around 35 feet tall. It ends in a slightly angled roof. The red roof... Oh, I took some time to really describe this building. Everybody settle in. The formerly red roof has not been repainted in some time. Only a rosy patina remains. Inside... Okay, I guess I wouldn't tell you what's inside, but it is a large warehouse. There is also a very large, at the very center, 5-story lodge house with a pub inside. And to the northern end of this island, there is some wreckage in the water that you probably saw as you came in. And there looks to be a little floating barge kind of floating out in that water as well. What would you guys like to do? You have 2 days here for the repairs and business to be taken care of. what do you guys do? You just survived a difficult encounter. Jasora, you are still glowing with the power of I forgot what it was called, the elixir of life. You still have, I think, like 30 temporary hit points, so you're kind of levitating almost in the air.
Ooh. I'd like to explore the surrounding sea life.
Warehouse, barge, pub. Yeah, you hop in there. Make me a perception or nature check.
Okay. 16 nature.
Yeah, so you recognize that there is a lot of sea life here, but the like reef-bound creatures are not. There are a lot of parts and like discarded pieces of waterlogged wood in this area. There's a lot of like metal, broken bolts and things like that. And what are they called?
Anemones.
Anemones are not here because they're too beautiful. This is kind of gross water. This has been someone's trash can. Not quite polluted because there's probably no chemicals in here. But there's like detritus all over the place. You see, what are those horrible looking catfish style things you see in people's fish tanks that are sucked onto the side? You see,
I don't know what
algae
they are,
eaters?
but
yeah, you see those little algae eater boys, but they're big, like dummy thick, but they pay you no mind. They're kind of slurping up on the bottom of the sand here in these shallow waters.
Those things get huge.
Yeah, this thing is, let's say these things are huge. These things are cow-sized. You see, like, several of them.
Bottom feeder thingies.
Yeah. We're going to call them right now bottom feeder things. Is there anything you're looking for in the water specifically?
I want to look for shiny things.
Oh, okay. Looking for baubles or something drop that could be perhaps valuable?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna that might take you some time, but roll me a D100 and we can we'll resolve that.
82.
That's pretty high. High enough, in fact, for me to pull up my little chart. I do have a question for the captain, Red River. We haven't mentioned the captain's log in a while, but that's basically something you would record, your adventures going on. Does that stay on you or in the ship, do you think?
If it's like the dark forest situation, I'll take it up with me.
Okay.
So I can annotate. So if it's prolonged thing, I would say. So like for example here, I would take it off and then bring it back with because they're working on the ship for 2 weeks. I'm putting it in my room. But if we were just docked somewhere for like a couple of days, I would leave it in the ship and go right there. No need, yeah.
Okay. Cool. That totally checks out.
Yep.
Sorry, I just gotta look something up real quick because you do find something. In the meantime, what's Angus doing? Angus, I'm gonna attach our boy to you. Angus and holy crap, guys.
Nomad.
Angus and Nomad are hanging out. What do they do together?
Well, I'm kind of interested in getting supplies for the new House of Glass and greenhouse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So maybe just like kind of looking for things to, I don't know, just create more like additional stuff like tubing, glassware, fertilizer, stuff to kind of like keep things going.
I'd like to yes and you guys, but I'm in this case I'm going to no but. The warehouse that I described earlier has a small like outdoor space that like they probably sell like ship parts, like sails and things like that. They do not have anything you've described, and I don't think there'd be a reason they would. This is not their primary function. This is just like a convenience type thing.
The shipyard, yeah.
Yeah, they don't, but there definitely are places that might have that, and you'd have to talk to somebody. But this is probably not it.
All right, yeah, then I'm just hanging out. Not doing anything for now.
Okay, totally cool with me. Jasora, after a few moments, you do see something catch your eye at the bottom of this kind of docked area. It looks like a stick at first, but like something is growing off of it that is shines with kind of a green tint.
I go pick it up.
You explode. No, you pick it up and it is a stick. It is quite long. It's about 4 feet long, and it has, despite it being underwater in the seawater for a long time, like spiraling up this staff are blossoming flowers that you do not recognize.
Ooh. All right, I'll keep it.
What is Red River doing? Other than smoking that good stuff.
That obnoxious caricature-like pipe.
It's quite good.
He's gonna go check out the Talk to me about this barge. No, maybe I'll leave the barge for somebody. Well, where's the barge at? Talk to me. How far away is it?
The barge is like you guys have entered probably on the south side of the island as I see it. The barge is further north on the other side of the island. It's not a huge island, so it wouldn't be difficult to traverse. And there's like a small rowboat that kind of goes to and from the island to the barge and back. From here, you can kind of tell it is long, it is flat, and it is moving very slowly.
I'm gonna go check out the warehouse instead. I'm gonna leave the barge for somebody else.
The warehouse. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I try to go to the barge, but then I suck myself out. Because I didn't want to row.
I'll just go to the warehouse.
Yeah.
The warehouse. I should have mentioned this as well. There's significant activity along these docks, and it's mostly just workers. You see dwarves, gnomes, or half orcs, some humans, like every manner of dude, but they're all kind of focused on their task. No one's like stopping to talk to you. Like the customer service here is not the function. But inside this warehouse is even more activity. It's 35 feet tall, and it is like lattice work of wooden beams. And each beam, like that lattice work creates like little cubes, and they have like different items stored in different places, if that makes sense. So like some signage says timber, and like a third of the warehouse is just like different types of timber arranged by like size and cut. There's tools, there's like cogs, spanners, there's a part that says weapons, there's like sprockets, like all sorts of like very like minutia type shipyard things.
Okay.
And it, like as you walk in, a gnome with a clipboard without looking up kind of approaches you and says, what's your order? Oh no, you know what? He has to have an accent. Let me try something. Oh, I'm a little gnome man. What's your order?
Hi, little gnome man.
You can call me Charles.
Hey, Charles. And I produce a work of working thing for the ship. Whatever we signed with.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah. I already got your purchase order. Yeah. The stuff's gonna get delivered out there. You helping them work it?
No, I'm just I'm the client. We're the client.
You're gonna wanna, you got you know how like this is the vibe of like you're getting your car fixed, but you didn't wander into the waiting, you wandered into the garage, and the guy's like, you're gonna want to go to the pub right over there.
Yeah, I was just gonna be all over our shit. Yeah, cool. Charles, what's your favorite ship upgrade?
Yeah, my favorite ship upgrade is the one where it gets all the customers. A magic ship that gets all the customers to go to the pub. No, sorry about that. I'm working on my people skills.
Yeah.
I mean, the coolest one in recent memory, we put a metal lady on the front of a ship, and she was holding a sword, and it's pretty sick.
That's
and
awesome.
yeah, they enchanted it where she could swing the sword, and I said, I don't know if this is gonna be good. Like, you're gonna have to really line this up. Like, I don't. And they said they just thought it would look cool.
Yeah.
And it was a
What's
pretty
the
complicated
baddest-
apparatus. It took us like a week and a half, but it's pretty sick.
That's sick. What's the coolest ship you've seen pass through here in recent history?
Well, I can't client privilege and all that. You without an insight check, you can see that he is hiding something from you.
Yeah. And I go, hey man, come on, I'm gonna do the insight check, see if I pass the vibe check. And
All
he
right,
wants to
go ahead.
hold on, sub by. D&D. Insight check.
Brought to you by D&D Beyond. It's pretty
Why
good
is my
most of the
insight-
time.
Why is insight shit for me?
And Red River is more too trusting of people.
Yeah. Did it show already?
Oh, I actually don't have it up.
Shows 2.
That's not very
Yeah.
good.
That's not
you
good.
think he's told you already, and that this guy is chill and not hiding anything from you. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go to the pub.
Okay,
I'm, just gonna go to the
it's pub time.
pub. I'm wasting my fucking time here with my insight. I'm sorry.
Who have we not checked in with? Amaya? What's Amaya's deal?
Aldar, Amaya?
Oh, Amaya, while you think about what you're going to do, I need to mention something, and I came in tired, and that's why I forgot. You guys saved a gnomish man on a floating piece of wood.
Oh yeah.
And he has walked into the pub.
Oh, it's that guy.
Well, he was sleeping for a while. You know?
Yeah, he is awoken. You guys were able to wake him. He has walked into the pub. He wants a drink. That is the lead fully buried, and I apologize. It's bad DMing.
No, the guy was just unconscious for a while.
Yes, but he is here, and he is a gnome, and you don't know his name. And Amaya, what are you doing?
Clean the barnacles underneath the ship.
As you do that, some other workers who were also going to do that kind of see you, and
I help them. I don't want to just take it upon myself. I want to help them do that.
make me a shipwriting check.
No.
Interesting. I didn't realize you guys could just decline to give me checks. I've never considered that.
13.
Actually, Drew, I'm not doing that. With a 13, you fall into a groove, and it looks like there's a tandem of dudes. It's probably one of the first jobs you get when you start apprenticing on Job's Buoy. Is okay, you get the barnacles off the ships, and then if you have time after, you can watch us do the other work. But sure enough, you fall in. They're not gonna say no. These two apprentices, an elf and a merfolk named Timmy and what are the names of Tom Nook's kids in Animal Crossing? Timmy and Tommy.
Timmy and Tommy.
This is Timmy and Tommy.
Tommy?
And they don't mind your helping at all. They're very excited about this. And with a 14, you do not get in their way. And you earn a bit of their respect. You're able to help them do that, but this will probably occupy you for a couple hours. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Fill in one block of your shipwriting.
Okay.
Aldar, what is Aldar doing other than looking probably to strike someone or get in a fist fight?
Yeah, we're at the pub. We're a few drinks in when
Yeah,
everybody else probably
Aldar-
already arrives.
Aldar somehow got there first before anyone else even got off the ship. Aldar was already teleported inside. Are you drinking swill, whatever they've got, or did you order something fancy?
Oh no, yeah, the cheapest ale they got.
It tastes like there's some
Grog.
this cask might have had some salt water leak into it, but it's not a big deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Not a big deal. Been
Yeah.
there, done that.
Aldar's already got a hairy chest, and there's even more on it after drinking this grog. Actually, on the menu it says grog, but it is in quotations. Yeah, they're not fully sure what this product is, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about this place.
I imagine Nomad started pouring himself a drink.
Yep.
That's got some Nomad energy for sure. I think he sent me a message that said like Nomad's not gonna get in any like overt trouble. Anyway, so yeah, Nomad doesn't kill anyone or
That's
steal
not
anything.
accurate.
Well, I mean,
Oh, we wouldn't be able to accurately depict that, so we'll just say that he was semi-restrained.
yes, we're gonna a rare moment of restraint because I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could act up. I couldn't be Nomad. I don't have it in me. As you
Could
enter,
do it, but I don't want to die on his hand or on my hands.
yeah, I don't know that we want to kill him while he's not here.
Yeah, I let him do it on his own accord.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Do
take,
we?
it shouldn't take too many more episodes. This is a Sparse Tavern. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Inside this lodging house, like the bottom floor is this like makeshift tavern. It's kind of like a self-serve yogurt situation. Like since like people that are in here have bought services at the shipyard. So like the good news is all the like ale is free and there's plenty of tables and chairs, but it's like swill. Like it's not high quality stuff. It's kind of like the free coffee at the oil change place. It's not good coffee, but it's free.
Yep, it's burnt.
Yeah, it's fucked up, and it's grog, and there's as much of it as you want. They're happy for you to be unconscious while they fix your stuff. But it is 5 stories tall, so imagine like a very tall room that you're in, and each floor kind of like you can see the layers of the 5 floors above you. There are only 2 patrons in here. One is an orc. I've written orc merchant, although I'm not sure how you would just know that he was a merchant. He just gives merchanty vibes. There's also a wiry antlerkin couple who avoid eye contact, and the orc has 2 bodyguards who are elves. It is very kind of quiet in here. Maybe there's a crackling fire. In my head, there probably is. The orc is dressed quite fancifully. The last time you saw someone this fancily dressed was way back at Prim's Propers, I think on Bail Fun, where you guys bought your fancy outfits. This guy is wearing some pretty fancy clothes. But that's all that's going on in here, except for one last thing. Nope, you already met him. You met someone on the way in who welcomed you. But you're drinking grog, you're doing your thing. How do you pass the time, Eldar?
Maybe after a few, I might go up. You said there's no bartender. The orc is not a bartender.
And that's racist for you to assume. Not all orcs are bartenders. They're not a servant class of people. They are actually sentient, and your captain is an orc. So just maybe something to just think about. But no, there's self-serve taps that you're welcome. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let someone step like, how dare you? There is also who I keep forgetting to mention, this beautiful, beautiful gnomish man who you saved, who is the only person in this bar drinking as much grog as you are.
I guess that makes sense to like talk to him. Yeah, I'll go over to him. Like, what's up, mate? What's your deal, mate?
He's pretty sauced up because he probably weighs like 46 pounds. Yeah, he's like, I'll tell you, I thought I was gonna die out there for sure. I think I had a Cajun accent. He burps.
Yes, you did, mate.
He burps loud. Burp. He does. He burps in your face.
How did you?
It's quite uncouth.
How did you get out there, mate? How'd you wind up in the water?
Man, I tell you, I was doing some work. He takes a long drink. Like, it's weird. Like, you're doing the math on how big the tankard is and how big he is, and you're not even sure how it's all fitting inside of his body.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're getting maybe concerned. I don't know. I don't want to put feelings in your heart, but he says
no, definitely not. If it can hold his own.
We just negotiated a deal, hiccup, and they were trying now to make a new boat fast. He takes another drink. This fucker's exploded the boat on us.
Oh shit, mate.
Yeah, I never thought I'd have.
Anybody else survive, or were you the only one?
Hell if I know. I woke up on that piece. I don't even know how I got on that piece of raft, boy. I tell you. Now I got a different accent.
That's pretty Cajun. I like it. I like Cajun.
I like. You know what? I like Creole. In other words,
Creole. Mm-hmm.
I was eating a beignet on the deck of this ship. Fucking exploded. That's what
wild,
happened.
mate.
What's your name, soldier?
My name's Aldar. I was just gonna see where do you see yourself in this crew, mate? You gonna join a part of us? You gonna stay here? What you got in the future? What's your plans?
I like you a lot, boy, but I ain't. You gonna have to pay me a lot of dollars. Nope, it's fantasy times. Coins is what I like. You're gonna give me a lot of coins to put me back on a ship anytime soon. But I am so appreciative of you fellers. He gives you like a half hug.
Thanks, mate. I'll return it.
Okay, things get pretty intimate, and the screen turns to black.
No, hold up.
Okay,
this isn't over.
Okay, the screen lightens back up.
Hey, mate. Did you notice how tall this building is?
It's tall as hell. But you know what? Can I tell you a secret? He leans in close to your face.
Yes.
Everything's tall to me.
Yeah, I could see that. This building's got to be super duper tall to you.
It's like a mountain.
Yeah. I've never been in a 5-story bar before, mate.
You know why?
I was thinking about
country bumpkin.
That's true. I was probably going to explore it, mate. I was wondering if you wanted to tag along. There ain't nobody here.
Here's what I'm going to do. Well, I think Drew described 2 other people that were here in this room with us.
And it's easy to get around those people, mate.
Okay, seems weird, but I'm going to actually stay here is what I'm going to do. He has a room key for some reason, and he says, I've got a room key.
What? The hell? What floor are you on, mate? Yeah, what the hell? How'd you get that, mate?
He leans forward and says, I'll never tell.
Damn it, mate.
But his little room key, it says 304 on it. I'm on the 3rd floor. That's the penthouse suite. He takes another drink. You think, even without your insight,
5 floors, mate.
Yeah, you're worried that he doesn't understand what the word penthouse or suite means.
Yeah. All right. Good on you, mate. You could have slept on if it cost you a lot of the coin, you could have slept on the boat too. I think we'd be cool with that. But
I may never set foot on a boat again, son, and I know what you're thinking. Well, how you gonna get off this island? I don't know yet. He takes another drink.
Cheerio, mate.
Okay, nope. I don't think they serve Cheerios here.
No, cheerio to you, sir, mate.
I noticed that he's drinking them really fast.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sitting at my own table. I'm just kind of overhearing them chop it up. So I'll bring up 3 beers, 1 for Aldar and 2 for the little man, because he's drinking them fast.
I like the cut of your jib, son.
No problem. And I go back to my business, and I'm scribbling away in my little journal, captain's log.
You have your captain's log here, and at this, I think this is an as opportune a moment as can be. For the first time, it starts to kind of vibrate like your cell phone might.
Like I'm getting a page, and I'm a doctor in General Hospital.
Yes.
To live so. Yeah.
It is that exact thing. It doesn't make a sound, but it vibrates gently, but like kind of firmly. And you recall a page you were given by Hannibal. And it is, let's say, the back page currently. And you open to it and see text described. It kind of writes as he's writing it. Yeah, like you kind of see the ink appear. And it says, what does it say? It says, mission briefing in progress. Note, you have accrued a bounty. Next line, Nomad, alive, 5,000 gold pieces, brought to New Rock. Be careful, and it has signed H.
Gentlemen, we have previously met before.
Yes.
I note that, but just keep it to myself for now.
One of you on this call also receives a similar message with similar information.
I'm gonna wait until the crew's together again, for another team meeting, and we can sail out of here to go over that.
As you read that and look up, the gnome is unconscious. He does not finish two of the. He only finishes like one of the ones you brought him. He is unconscious, leaning against a table.
But,
yeah.
We have his room key.
Well, he has it currently, but you can.
How do you give it to Aldar? I guess we'll take it and ask Aldar to carry him back to the room.
I got him, mate.
You pick him up with ease as you pick up the man and start up the stairs, I guess, to the third floor.
I filled in my ship writing pie.
Fully?
Yes.
How dare you doubt my sister, Drew?
How could you? Who else already finished theirs? They got Didn't someone finish theirs last
I
episode?
think you gave me it
My
last time.
brother, right?
Oh, I think it's time for Sarah to. Oh, they upgraded the site, or they were upgraded is probably too strong a word. Sarah, I'm going to give you congratulations. You have proficiency in shipwriting, and you will now add your proficiency score. And there it is. And I will do that for you right now. And you already have proficiency in sailing. You're the first person to have both. Proficient.
Classic Sarah. Trying to make the rest of us look bad.
Yeah, if there was a natural sailor among us, they're here now. Proficient, save. Is it not save? Anyway, congratulations, Sarah. You have you're proficient in both. Hope you feel good. Wait, are you proficient in sailing? That doesn't sound right. No,
That doesn't sound right.
no, not yet. Sorry, I read my notes wrong. But still, good job. That might be helpful later. Question mark. But Amaya is basically going to spend this day working with those other folks. You guys take your boy up to room 304. They are unfortunately modest accommodations. He does not have the penthouse that he thought he might. There's a bed, a chest, and what else is in like a shitty hotel? The weird chair that looks at the bed. That every hotel room has for no reason, or hopefully no reason.
The cup chair. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna Terry. Can we? Yeah, we're not gonna. We've already pushed it. I think we all took turns saying the heck words earlier, so we're not gonna say.
That's true. I thought it was still going. Okay, sorry.
Nope, we're actually that part of that segment is completed. What do you do with this this unconscious gnomish man?
I'm gonna turn the.
We'll put him down on the bed, mate.
That's beautiful.
I was gonna turn the chair and have you put him in the chair, and then we can use the bed.
Oh, that's kind of smart. Yeah, he could puke, I guess. Yeah, kind of keep him upright.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
He starts to whisper something, but he's like drunken and asleep. It's only in Gnomish, and you can't hear what it is.
No. Wish no band was here. I'll open up the chest.
There, but he silently nods at you.
Oh. I'm gonna open up that chest, see what's in it.
Okay.
Nomad's a dwarf. I'm not sure if he speaks Gnomish.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's racist of me to assume the small races would all speak each other's language. I apologize.
No, in fact, they don't get along.
It's fucked up, and I feel bad about it. Inside the unlocked chest is nothing.
Dang.
You think that this is like an accommodation that, again, like every room probably has a chest in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back at Angus and say, "You gotta try it, mate."
Yeah, seize your opportunities. I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Most days, we don't talk about it because it's not very good to record, but Aldar spends most days just opening random boxes, hoping that there's something inside.
Raccooning.
Yeah, he's just looking through the trash. Every time you guys see a trash can, he's already upended it and it starts sifting through it.
Yep. I was born a deer, but At heart, I'm a raccoon.
You were always a raccoon. I think that's beautiful. You should get that on a bumper sticker. But yeah, the it's probably like afternoon time. So you guys have kind of had a harrowing few days. Just to give you a brief update, in the past week, you set a place on fire. You ran out of a place. You got chased by pirates. You got some people killed by ghosts to possess their bodies.
When you say it like that, don't sound that,
You're probably tired, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be leisurely. But if you were to spend leisure time, this would be the time to say, Drew, my person chills the fuck out.
Yeah, I think it's time to lay down.
I'll chill.
Yeah, I the only thing I'm gonna spend time with, Drew, is I like seeing how the ship is progressing, right? So since I have downtime, I was gonna go see the people work on the ship periodically.
Yeah.
And I take a particular liking to the people that making the sales, because I want to see how they sell the sales and stuff.
They are you go out there to check it out. The hours are passing. The speed at which they are moving is startling at first. Like, they are removing large sections of the hull on the left side. I'm sorry, the port side, because we're all sailors here. There's a flurry of activity. Like, no less than 8 different workers are seen, like, on the outside. You don't know how many are inside of the ship. They have hoisted it slightly into the air above the water using, like, a crane system. And they're already in the process of, like, replacing the wood that they've taken off. It is darker and more beautiful. I can't tell you more about that unless you had more shipwriting. You see Amaya. She is in there with them. She's swinging a hammer. She's doing her best. It's kind of a montage. Like, she swings it the first time and it's no good, and they all laugh. But then by the end, she's swinging it and they're like, thumbs up. It's wonderful.
They're impressed now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, wow, she's come such a long way. And then a little level up screen happens to her. But the sales specifically, I think they'd be. Did you guys get special sales? No, I don't think we could afford it yet.
No, but I was lusting over them.
Yeah. They the people up there who sew up the sales that you currently have, though, just something they do to their clientele to spend enough money. They do so with expediency that you have never witnessed. You don't even see the stitching. Like, there's no patches. It is beautifully interwoven. As a matter of fact, you see someone wielding a small, like, needle and thread, but they are not, like, piercing directly. Like, some sort of magic is being emanated out of it, and it is healing the sails.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
This leads me to my next question, which is, in general, right? In my observance of their work, I'm thinking, is this is mostly like craftspeople, right? Like, they're like really skilled people, but they employ a little bit of magic from time to time. No magic whatsoever. What are we thinking about these guys?
Yes,
in terms of like just to give some color to how they work on it.
They are. Like, the craftsmen themselves, the ones working on the ship parts, seem to be just, like, elbow grease. But you do definitely see smaller tasks are being used, like, magic is being used. Like, there's, like, a weird disc following them, like one of the workers, like, floating behind him and carrying some of the heavier lumber and tools.
Got it.
Yeah, you definitely see, like, one of them probably has the same, there's a spell called Unseen Servant. So you see small things being held behind him as he reaches back, and, like, an unseen figure, like, gives him the pieces he's looking for. So definitely, that's good to fill in. But this is definitely, they trust themselves to do the work, but they're using magic to kind of ease the burden, the more burdensome parts of it.
The heavy lifting.
Yeah. But these guys are not relying on magic alone. There's definitely a lot of know-how here.
Yeah. No cutting corners with these big chotches.
Yeah. This is like, they don't care that you're watching, and they feel no pressure from it because these are like people who always bring their A game. But and they're the only thing they're not able or interested in doing is like answering questions. Like,
they're not here for
that you're doing that, but like they don't. Yeah, they're here to do a job because this is like they've gotten the job that a person in this field would do.
Right. They're not here for the entertainment. They're here for the grind.
Yeah, they're here to grind it out, and you do assume that they're likely being compensated quite well.
Right.
Who have we not checked in on? Jasora, I feel like it took you an hour or so to find that thing. What's Jasora up to?
Can I observe the thing I found?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'll also bring it to my team to see if anyone recognizes it.
I gotta trust
rolled
falling to you guys' arms.
14.
14 is pretty good. This is you feel a magic inside of this thing. It's gonna take you some time to know exactly what it does, but you can find out what it does. You feel like with a 14, you're able to channel whatever this magic is, but it needs to be channeled onto a surface.
Okay. I'll channel the magic.
What do you
onto
point
the
at?
Ground?
Is it the ground directly in front of you?
Yeah, I'll be at the beach.
Okay.
Try not to be around too many people.
How much health do you have?
I have the 21 temporary HP.
That's good. You point this staff at the ground, and the flower that's kind of like spiraling up the staff begins to sprout, and it's quite beautiful, but it is simple. It is just a white daisy with a yellow center. And out of the ground, a flower sprouts from a patch of earth. And it is beautiful. That's it. That's what happens.
That's all there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have obtained a staff of flowers. This wooden staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can take a magic action to expend 1 charge from the staff and cause a flower to sprout from a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of yourself, or from the staff itself. Unless you choose a specific type of flower, the staff creates a mild scented daisy. The flower is harmless and non-magical, and it grows or withers as a normal flower would. This staff regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn.
Yay! Can I hit people with it?
It is a stick, so yes.
Yay!
Well, I guess there's no way to know. You would need to hit someone for me to confirm that that's possible.
Well, I added it to my inventory, and then it added to my actions, so...
That's great. Yeah, you can start whacking people at will.
Woohoo! Alright, I'll go to the pub.
Yeah, I think we're all in the pub now, except for the gnome. You guys probably dropped the gnome off and came back.
Yeah.
You are given a key. Your room is 402. The guy that initially greeted you comes in and hands you a key, Red River. His name was I don't know that we gave him a name, but he was a nice guy. We love that guy. His name was, stand by, I actually wrote it down. Obviously, his name, here it comes, Mo. That was worth the wait,
Cheers.
I think. Who have we not? I feel like there's someone we haven't talked to. Is Angus? What's Angus doing? Just gnoming it up?
Can I, is there anybody in this pub that looks a little bit more well off than everybody else?
Yes.
Like someone who's kind of flaunting his money a little bit too hard.
The orc is wearing like some of the finest clothes you've ever seen. He does have 2 elven bodyguards next to him, though.
Is he carrying like is it easy for me to see where he's carrying like his bag of gold?
Make me an investigation check.
13.
You are looking him up and down, and two things become apparent. He has got like a chest. I've seen guys wearing it in real life now. It's not quite a fanny pack, but it kind of like wraps around your chest.
Like a money bag or
Like,
a money
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
you know what I'm talking about. It's like a
fanny pack.
Yeah, it's like a shoulder fanny pack. I'm sure it has a different name, like a satchel kind of thing.
Shoulder bag.
Yeah,
It's like
let's call it a shoulder bag.
bag.
That feels good. That guy's got a shoulder bag.
Oh, it's a crossbody shoulder bag. I think it's what it's called.
That sounded a little too offensive. JP, be honest with me. Look around your room. Do you have a crossbody shoulder bag?
I don't yet.
Not
But I
yet.
mean, I do have one, but it's tactical, you know?
Oh, okay.
It's for my 14 Glocks and 17 knives.
That's really cool, and I like it a lot. This guy has a crossbody.
That's a joke, by the way.
That's really good.
That's a joke. Yeah.
This guy does have a crossbody shoulder bag. But you also make eye contact with one of his bodyguards who sees you seeing that.
I'm just gonna give him a nice smile.
A big shit-eating grin. Great.
Yeah.
He does not return it, believe it or not.
Oh, that's crazy.
And Surfer,
I feel like it's the kindest I've been.
You didn't tell us how cool this staff looks. It comes with a little picture.
Where? Whoa!
Yeah, the staff looks pretty sick. I'm gonna drop it in the
I love it.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat as well. Staff.
I didn't know it would provide pictures on this website.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's pretty inconsistent. But yeah, Angus, you definitely see that fella. You guys make your awkward eye contact.
I'm gonna go up to them. But Nomad's gonna accompany me for this one.
Okay. Oh,
We said not too much trouble, right? I'm going to have Nomad challenge this man to a drinking contest.
Okay.
And I'm sure Adam would agree to it.
I think it's certain that Adam would agree.
I think he
to
would
it.
have done that even if I said nothing, if he was here.
That was just the default of what was going to happen. I put the staff of flowers. It looks pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's the new staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
That's pretty cool.
Just found it on the ocean floor.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. This damn thing was.
She carrying it with her right now?
Do you have it with you, right? I imagine it's on your back or
Put
something.
it on my back,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm after the wrong prize right now.
They say
There you go.
one of the bodyguards steps forward as you step up, and he says, "We're not taking any meetings, thanks, kid."
Oh, this isn't a meeting. This is a drinking contest.
Okay, great. You're gonna have to do that on the other side. He doesn't have time to talk to you, but thank you.
Loud enough, I'm gonna say, "Wow, I guess the guy's just a little baby. He doesn't know how to drink."
Let me roll.
And his bodyguards.
Let me roll a check on my own here. They kind of, the one talking to you kind of snorts loudly, and he does not move, but he does cross his arms. And as he does, you see knives on both of his hips.
Or some nice knives. Where'd you get them? Walmart?
I did actually, because we're not going to disparage a corporation like that.
Exactly.
Save more, live better is what I say.
I know. All I'm saying is he saved some good money on those.
Yeah, these were a hell of a find. He says.
That's pretty
What a
nice,
deal.
man.
Yeah. I didn't need coupons. Not at Walmart.
Those fly off the shelf. You must have been waiting in line.
I think. Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure.
Like one of those scalpers for Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I made a TikTok about it. It was great.
Is the guard lightening up to me a little bit?
He seems somehow to be even less interested in what you're saying. It's so weird.
Alright, so no interest in the drinking contest, I guess.
You're getting the sense that they're not interested in the drinking contest.
Can I tell where they are based on their armor? Or where they're from?
Make me a history check.
9. Can
One of
Nomad
them,
also roll one?
yeah, you and Nomad make history checks, and you do notice on this guy's neck there is a tattoo, but you're not sure where it came from, unless
Okay.
Nomad rolled well.
I gotta go to Nomad sheet. I don't think I've ever,
I'll race you.
I think I've ever done that. I don't know what his history is.
I'll give you some
Oh
good news.
my god.
It's a 0.
Let's still roll it.
All right.
Alright, D20 it is. Okay. Yeah, his knowledge is as good as mine. Or worse. It's worse than mine.
What is
We're
it?
both. It was a 4.
Nomad is sure that this guy is Viridian Empire soldier.
He's very sure.
Yeah, he's certain of it. He says, "Don't worry, bud. This is guys from the Viridian Empire."
And I want Nomad to hit the Viridian Empire, salute to them for no reason, and then walk away.
This guy steps forward like he's gonna punch Nomad in the face, but his whatever professionalism he has restrains him. He kind of like steps though, like a tough guy would at a bar.
Gotcha. We definitely triggered him though.
Yeah, he is hashtag triggered. Do people say hashtag anymore? I don't feel like they do.
Potentially not.
Sorry about that, us from the future. That's not representative of this time. Terry, actually, you gonna... Nope, he said he can't.
Well, while this is all happening, I want to summon my mage hand
Oh, dear God.
invisibly, and I'm going to knock over one of the drinks. I want to knock the drink onto the guy. I want to see how the guards react.
You do that. It is not difficult. The other guard, like pulls out like a, I was gonna say a napkin. That doesn't make any sense. He pulls out like a piece of cloth, and the orc guy stands up and he's very upset. What the hell? Terry, clean this up. The other bodyguard's name is Terry, and he starts to like clean it off of his very nice. He's wearing like not quite a dress, but it's like layers of like a frock. It's a boy's dress, which is fine, and we love it. It's like orange and yellow.
What's the other guard up to? Is he just standing?
He is not taking his eyes away from you, and he is becoming more irritated by the second.
Do any of the guards have anything on them? Any money? Any visible baggage?
Yeah, they both have little coin purses on their hips next to these very sharp looking daggers.
Well, while the guy's cleaning them off and the guy's fiercely looking at me, I'm gonna grab one of the guys who's bent over cleaning the orc's bag. I want to like kind of just grab it and sneak it like through a window or something.
Let me
Is there
think.
anything that I could like sneak it around or like hide it under potentially? Like any
There are tables nearby. I don't think there's a window. I'm kind of picturing this place as the windows are only in the rooms. I don't think there's much else in this room that's behind them. But you could, like, I guess put it somewhere that only you would know. There's a trash can.
Yeah, I'll throw it into like the trash can.
Okay, make me a sleight of hand check, and you hit the save point here. Is everyone else in this room just before we do this?
I'm gonna have like Nomad as this is happening. I'm gonna have like Nomad walk away so that in the opposite direction of where the trash can is.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
good. I would say Nomad has their attention at this moment, so I'm not gonna give you advantage, but I will just say that you've got a shot at this.
Oh man, I only rolled a 10.
You're able to like wiggle it. Okay, here's what we'll do. You're like, it's fastened to his, whatever it's strung up to his belt is harder than you thought it would be.
Okay.
I will let you roll again or give up. But if you roll again and fail, he's gonna notice, and I'm gonna tell you the DC before you roll it. Or you
All
can
right.
stop now.
Give me what the second one would be.
It's gonna be a 13.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
How does a dirty 20 do?
Woo! Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, he does not notice. Like, he absentmindedly, while he's cleaning the guy up, He puts his other hand like at it, like he feels something in his hip, but it doesn't register what it is. And you are able to deposit the gold pouch or pouch. I guess you don't know what's inside. In the garbage can.
All right, and then I'm going to say, have a good day, gentlemen, and then I'm going to go with my crew and pretend like nothing's happened for now.
The other guy lets out a huff and walks back to his compatriots. The guy is now cleaned up. The orc guy is kind of frustrated. He snaps his fingers like a rich asshole would, and they start making their way up to his room, or where you theorize his room is. Everyone else, I think the whole crew is here. If you guys wanted to have a huddle, because I know there was talk of a huddle. Amaya's probably still working canonically, but I guess everyone else would be here. Amaya's putting in a hard day's work.
Yeah. I note that.
The gnome is passed out in room 304.
So we have a key for
whatever I said, 408.
Yeah.
Yeah. No huddle.
Okay.
I mean, the huddle would be important if Nomad was here, because he would, and it'll be good to catch him up when he plays next.
That might be that might be interesting information for him to have.
Yeah. We would have to redo the huddle anyway, so I think we'll skip it for now.
I think you guys have earned a rest here. We can montage the rest of this day. Unless someone has shenanigans pre-planned. Amaya, they stop working well after dusk. Actually, Amaya, make me a Constitution saving throw. These guys don't work a regular 9 to 5, and your pride's probably caught up in not, like, stopping till they stop.
11.
You are tired, like a long day of physical labor would allow. Amaya's probably not done this kind of work before, not to this extent. But you guys have made great time with the barnacle removal, and it was pretty gross to a regular person, but not to a deep merfolk. But you are not quite exhausted, but you're getting there. You could use a good night's sleep. You guys enter room 408, and much to your chagrin, it is one queen-sized bed.
I'll sleep outside.
I go sleep in the ocean.
Same.
Yeah, no hard feelings here for Red River. He got his hammock in his backpack and his little bag, because he had to take it down from his room when he was for the remod. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna strain the hammock somewhere.
I like that. Who's taking the room? Aldar slaps. Aldar jumps on the bed and says, "I'll take it."
I'm gonna go.
Called it.
I'm gonna go sleep in the gnome's room.
In the gnome's bed.
Yeah.
Cuddle with the gnome.
The gnome is been put on
Nomad
the
is
chair.
probably going to the dinghy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nomad's he's going to the dinghy, which he won't let. Canonically, maybe, if you guys think this is right. I don't think he lets the workers like touch the dinghy. Like, I think he's like, no, this is fine. Please, like, don't mess with this.
Yeah,
This is his thing. It's a little ugly, but it's his thing. So no one sleeps on the bed? Maybe it is Aldar.
I thought it was Aldar.
Aldar sleeps on the bed.
Yeah.
He does check the
And
empty
we
chest.
did something like that.
We all got
I'm
to
pretty
the
sure
room
it's
thinking we'd have to all sleep in the same room, so most of us left, and then Aldar just gets served to himself.
Nice. Yeah, ironically, Aldar has like this modest room. He checks the chest at the foot of the bed. It is empty. And you all get a good night's sleep, and then one of you dies in the night. No, that's not true. The next day, beautiful morning. Everyone is at full HP. Jasora you still have your temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
Everyone is quite well rested. You've earned it. Your nerves are probably a little frayed, but you're feeling a bit recovered now.
Can I check what's in that bag?
Let me think. Would they have taken the trash out? Probably not. There's not many people staying right now. You go down there for the continental breakfast, which is just grog again. And there's like there's one tray of some sort of meat product that is slightly warm. You look in the garbage, and the sack is in there. You kind of have to dig a little bit.
It's fine. I'm using my mage hand, so I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
it's
losing
not
nothing.
super gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've retrieved it. Roll me a d20.
Oh, thank Lord! It rolled on like a 2-1, and then it rolled on over to a 12. Let's go.
It's a beautiful thing. The dodecahedron. Wait, isocosagon? Never mind. It doesn't matter because you find. Is that right? Dodecahedron.
Yeah.
You find 12 gold pieces.
Beautiful mathematical shape.
Nice. Is this gold just normal gold? Because like what I've been thinking about is a lot lately is like you know how you have like a bunch of areas.
Mm-hmm.
Does like each area have like their own unique currency with like a stamp, like a different mint?
That is an excellent question I have thought about, and I'm so glad you asked. It would be the two main powers, but the goal, like the Viridian Empire, was probably wanted to keep theirs clean, and theirs is minted differently. Like it has a lotus flower on one side and Queen Daphne Oakheart on the other. Older mintings might have King Aloysius on it. But they realized like that was like as soon as they started doing business with like the different islands, it all got intermingled. So all gold coins are the same value, but gold coins from the Westalian Company will have like one of the 10 different board members' faces on it. So unfortunately, it's 9 different old white guys and 1 older woman. And on the other side is just WDC printed in like very sharp print. In this case, these are Westalian Company gold, but they are of the same value.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that was great, and I was gonna drop that as a lore thing one day, but now I don't have to.
Perfect.
But yeah, you have 12 delicious gold pieces. Actually, in this room, the Antlerkin couple are here. They come down from their room. I don't think you guys have spoke to them because they're not very interesting. And the orc guy is not. He is not here.
He's gone.
He is. Well, he's not in this room currently. That's all you know. And you know, the only thing you would know is his room is on the 5th floor of this space. But you guys have the day. But it can be whatever you want it to be. If there's anything your character's been putting off, now's the time. Or you could explore the barge. Whatever you guys want to do. But we can also montage through it if you guys just want to get your ship back.
I'm gonna track down the orc fellow later today. I'll make it a point to run into him later. Because the place is not too big.
No, especially like there don't seem to be many guests here. You intuit that like there's so many ships that like some people must have multiple and like leave them here to come get later. Right. You do see with 3 pieces of the strange meat sitting in the middle of the pub and eating them with a ferocity is the gnomish man who you saved.
Oh, I'm gonna chat him up a little bit.
Hey, have a seat. These 3 are for me, but there's more over there. He gestures to like the little tray.
Okay. You want something to drink, bro?
I think I'm gonna just stick to water for now. And he drinks like a little cup he's got.
Okay, that's a good call.
He looks like he's got his eyes are kind of red and bloodshot. Like he thinks he may have overdone it, you think?
Yeah. I go, how's your memory coming along? Remember who you are, your name?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I definitely do. It's definitely a name that I have.
Rick?
It's Rick. Nope, it's not Rick. It's Ryak. Yeah, he pulls out his hand. He says, it's spelled R-Y apostrophe A-K.
Wow. I've never seen that name, dog.
Thanks, man. He says.
What is the origin of that name?
Saved gnome. That was my grandmother's name. And Gnomish culture, we honor our grandparents with our name. And my brother got to be Dave, so I'm Ryak. Where'd Red River come from, anyway?
Yeah, how did do you?
I mean,
Can you
I
tell
don't
me?
know your name. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Red River.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm part of the crew that saved you, and we're lucky we got to you on time, man. That would have maybe played out differently.
No, I'm like, he looks at you. He says, I'm a natural joker. I'm a jokester. My friends call me Joking Ryak. That's what they call me. But listen, I'm serious. I couldn't be more thankful. I'm gonna make this right for you, fellas.
Yeah. We'll talk about that more later. But just interested, man. That kind of stuff can be pretty hard on a sailor. You know, we know a lot of people that had those kind of incidents, and now they'll feel some kind of way about stepping back on a boat. And you know, this is a big old archipelago out here. You know, and you don't want to be stuck out here too long on land. How you feeling?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be on a boat for a while, but I should be able to make some connections here and get back to the brokerage. And I'm gonna track you fellas down and make this right. That I promise you.
Sounds good. Cool. Love that. What do you know about your background?
Well,
Talk to me, Goose.
Well, I'm a broker over at Fjords, and I'm sorry, not Fjords, Fjalls Brokerage. You can make a history check, but the name probably sounds familiar. But I might be able to tell you more.
I'm doing it, Joe. I'm doing it.
I believe in you.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Red River rolled a nat 20.
Whoa, feeling saucy.
Bang.
You know all about Fjalls Brokerage. You probably overheard some conversations that you remember well. What I tell you now is a mix of what he is telling you and what you know. With a natural 20, I will tell you everything there is to know about Fjalls Brokerage. Fjall is one of the self-made men of the Scattered Sea. He is an excellent businessman. He is the Bezos. He is the Warren Buffett of the Scattered Sea. He has an island that he has named after his brokerage, Fjalls Brokerage. Fjall is spelled Fjl. And his island, he's not much for naming things. So the island he controls is called Fjalls Brokerage. This guy, as well as many others, are lieutenants that work for Fjall and basically control the movement of goods to and from the West Alien Company, the Viridian Empire, and all the islands of the Scattered Sea. The goods show up at his warehouses and brokerage first. He typically buys up anything that's available and then resells it at a 10% profit or so. And with that, he has amassed some fortune and is like one of the richest people not on the board in the West Alien Company. And that would be strange. Like, the richest people in this world, you would be in that. So him not being in that seems like a choice.
And what is said about that choice? Like, what's the gossip on that?
Well, there's rumors that he's playing all sides. He keeps a pretty tight security. On his island, any crime is permitted, but any crime that costs him money is swiftly dealt with.
Got it.
Maybe foreshadowing a place you guys might end up going at some point, but what else could I tell you? I'm trying to think. That was a fun one to write. But it is a city, capital C, and he has a space that he doesn't leave, that is behind a large wall. He does not mingle with the populace.
Right.
So people have not seen him, but they know his name. This would be a very famous person, and you wouldn't run into them at the TJ Maxx. This guy has people to do his people's bidding.
Yeah. His people have people.
Yes, and Ryak
Like
is
this
one of
fella.
his brokers, and that would be like a difficult job to get. Like thousands of applicants. Like he either knew someone or was very skilled.
Right. He, at the very least, he's known to deliver.
Yes.
At a high level.
Yes, Ryak operates at a high level, and he was negotiating a deal for Fjal's brokerage to secure like more saffron or some other spice, sea saffron, we'll call it. When the ship he was on, like some accident happened, and that the ship like imploded.
It checks.
But yeah, I don't have anything on there. I'd give you everything I had, but he's wearing, like, now that you see him, he's obviously tried to fix up his like doublet. Like he's straightened it out a little bit, but it's like sea logged and like there's salt at every corner of it now. But you can tell that this was like once a nice piece, like a nice garment.
Yeah, I tell him, hey man, I don't mean to insult you, but you're basically starting from scratch here. Is there anything we can do to help you get back on your feet?
I appreciate that, but you've done plenty. I've put in word with the buoy, and they've got some work they're doing for the brokerage, and they should be able to grab me and take me back in a couple weeks. But
that's cool.
I'm happy to drink the day away here. I'm gonna have a shit ton of paperwork when I get back.
Yeah. Heard. Yeah, just yeah, man. It's just if I were at sea and somebody picked me up like this, and I needed help, I would I would appreciate all the help I could get. So I just wanted to offer, but if you got your bases covered, I'll be seeing you around.
I appreciate it. I do fine, but I just I should be able to take some things on credit here, but I'll make this up to you. I won't forget you.
Thank you, boss man. And I dap him up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Ryak leads in hard for a full dapping.
Yeah. Pleasantries, and I go sit at my own table.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys have that was a 20 that you guys rolled to find Ryak, so that will pay off quite a bit in the days and weeks to come.
Hell yeah, son.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do? The only thing you guys haven't like investigated really is the barge. Not that you have to, but like, is there anything you want to do while you're on dry land before you set sail again this last day?
I'm gonna chat up that orc. We'll find that fella.
We're definitely on orc patrol. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I guess I could
start robbing everyone.
I was dabbling.
Just a dabble.
But I only do it to people who I know are well off. I'm not trying to steal from the mid to low.
That's fair. That makes sense.
I want to go and see if I can find some of that stuff I was talking about, like a funnel that I can use to like add things drop wise, with like a tap on it, so I can use it to give water to the plants or use it for experiments.
You know what? You guys probably like check in with the work, and you're not sure how it's done, but like the sides of the ship have been like fully replaced, and now all the work is happening inside the ship. You guys are able to see what they're doing. They have the tools you are referencing are definitely present, and right behind the back of the ship, they've installed like a small wooden, not quite a pipe, but like, I guess like a hollow pipe that's about half a foot wide. And above it is lingering like a yellow crystal that is kind of like spinning very slowly. And as you go inside the ship, you see that crystal is concentrating sunlight, and it is like there's like a 6-foot shelf that's been installed in the mid deck of the ship, where like soil and water is being run to where it'll feed directly into like where the roots are.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's also like a system for the water to like drain out as well without you having to like tend to that portion of it. There's no soil in it now, but they've left all sorts of materials here. the alchemical workshop, they're still actively working on, but there are shelves and tables being installed, and they're putting some sort of like liquid lacquer onto the like walls and floor, and Doblis is kind of like watching them silently.
Does he look more interested than worried?
This is the happiest. He's not smiling, but in his eyes, this is maybe the happiest you've seen him.
There's a twinkle there.
There's a twinkle. There's a twinkle there that he cannot even disguise. He is understanding that this is an exciting moment for him. And when you sidle up, actually, he explains they have developed a fire-resistant thermal paste, and he gestures to it, and it looks kind of gray as they're painting it on, but it like takes the form of the like the wood around it. It makes the room look a little bit darker than it should be, but like it will like half the damage of any explosion that emanates here. So if something does go horribly wrong, it shouldn't destroy the ship immediately. And he says, yes, this should be a precaution against that one. He points at Nomad next to you.
I imagine Nomad's just giggling on the inside.
Yeah, Nomad's pretty I would guess Nomad's pretty excited about this development.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine there's like hooks on the wall. There's like beakers. You know, it's alchemical as hell. There's Bunsen burners, fantasy Bunsen burners. They're all like, many of them are like affixed to the table. So like if you were in like heavy waves or something, you guys would be able to still do some work down here. But it is extremely well made, and it makes the rest of the ship feel like DIY comparatively. You know what I mean? Like it's like if you redid your bathroom in like a 200-year-old house. The bathroom looks really nice, and the rest of the ship looks fine. You know, like maybe a little less in comparison. Nonetheless, it is a very exciting development. Job walks up to you guys and says, it's coming along nicely. We'll still need the day, but is there anything specific that you were picturing in this room? Or in your... that was my personal touch there, and he gestures to the planting area.
It's beautiful. I'd love one of those like drop-wise thingies for the alchemical station as well.
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But describe that to me in detail now so Drew knows what you're talking about.
So how it works is when you add things drop-wise, like through a funnel, it's just like it's such a little lever that you can kind of control how much volume is being poured into like your flask.
Oh,
so you can either add it. So you can either add it in like drop by drop, like really slowly, or you can.
Oh, I know what
let
you're
it
talking
pour
about.
in all together.
It's got like a little turn, like a little lever on the side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's separation funnels, and you let things sit in there for X amount of time, so that it separates naturally, and then you can use the funnel to pour out like the contents,
the separated parts or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that definitely is there, and it's like affixed to like one of the tables.
Nice.
You guys have paid a lot of gold for this, so essentially anything within like reason is definitely in here. And that feels very reasonable. I'm really worried about the shit you guys are going to come up with in here, but I mean, fair's fair.
Yeah.
It's
Adam and I've got plans.
It's going to be a fucking atomic
or
bomb.
Nomad and I have plans.
Yeah. What are the mermaids doing? I feel like we need a mermaid check-in.
I'm taking the time to relax.
What's Jasora do to relax?
I just keep swimming around.
Fantasy weed? Oh, okay.
Because I found something cool the day before. I'm gonna keep hunting.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty, and she's just relaxing with Jasora.
Yeah, I like that. You guys needed some merfolk time. I can respect that. What's Aldar doing today? Beach volleyball? Shirtless? Fantasy volleyball?
Lifting weights at the beach, I imagine, is very Aldar-like.
Yeah. He's actually like put together his own pull-up bar. And he's doing it one arm, no arms, like he's just floating in the air.
Imagine him sharpening his antlers.
Oh yeah. Oh, didn't he like rip them off?
He did.
So now, okay, yeah. Now he's sharpening them up for some
Sharpening
unknown
his stubs.
task. Yeah, that checks out. I don't know how Aldar feels about being off the ship. I feel like he'd probably appreciate some time not wiggling around. What about Red River? You know what? Red River already told me.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of shirtless beach volleyball. I'm kidding.
You guys start doing. You invent the sport of volleyball in this world, and people are like amazed.
It's taking it by storm.
Yeah. Wow. How did you make that rubberized ball? They say.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great. Yeah, it was all fun and games till Aldar tried to hit it with his head and the antler poked it.
He popped it with his remaining
popped
antler.
The ball, one of one. And we haven't built the kit to repair the ball.
It took Doblis 4 years to make that ball, and it's gone now. You do see the orc merchant and his 2 elves are kind of like walking around the island to pass the time. And
I challenge them to a game of fantasy volleyball.
They wave you off and say, "No, thank you, sir."
I said, "Hey, man, just wanted to introduce myself and see if see if you've heard of any business opportunities around here, around these parts." I'm guessing your ship's getting worked on like ours is, and once our ship is done, we're gonna need jobs. So I just wanted to, I don't want to stay in your hair here and let you guys enjoy your time, but if you heard of any business opportunities, to keep myself and my crew in mind, so we can maybe do some good business in the future.
The orc has like a puffy, like red and orange hat, and he shouts, "What business is of yours? What are you, some sort of pirate?
What are you, a cap?"
What are you?
Yeah, we are a pretty successful naval operation. We provide a wide range of services. We specialize in doing difficult things other people shy away from for large amounts of money. I'm not gonna be shy about that. I like to crank it up when they get a little pompous. You know what I'm saying?
Would you? I do have a proposition for you here.
Yeah, I'm all ears. I'll never turn down the opportunity to hear a business that might lead to some good relationships in the future.
My associate here, Harold, you see, he works for me. And I pay him my hard-earned gold, selling the finest glamour weave and silks this side of Astaria. And when he loses gold, I lose gold, you see. And just yesterday, he has come to lose some gold of his. Now, if you can help him locate it by dusk this evening, then I see no reason we couldn't do further business. However, if that is not the case and you are unable to find this gold, I will make a note of you, as it were.
How much gold are we talking about here?
He gestures at Harold and says, "How much?" And Harold says, "It was about 35 gold pieces." And the orc looks back at you and says, "Let's round it up to an even 40.
So this is like a trial thing.
Well, I've surmised that there aren't many guests here, and Harold doesn't lose his coin very often, so 2 and 2 is 4 in this case.
So he loses his gold sometimes, is what you say.
Just this once. Yeah. But I have a feeling it's going to show back up, don't you?
Well, I don't know.
He's staring at Angus when he says that.
He does.
I don't know anything about this.
Yes,
Here's the
well,
deal. Here's the deal, big guy. First of all, let me tell him in Orcish, you're very good looking.
thank you.
Second of all,
He says back in Orcish, thank you so much.
yeah. I think I would like to hear about what potential. I'm not. I'm 100% honest. I'll level with you. I'm bored out of my skull here, and your little challenge here does present me with an opportunity to get a little busy, and maybe do some digging and some asking some questions. But I don't know if the card's large enough for me to get excited about this. I don't know what kind of business opportunities you have. So if you could tell me, maybe entice me with what kind of, because what you might have to offer might not be interesting, or maybe we are out of your price range. Maybe you can't afford us to begin with.
When you say that last part, he is wearing like a ruffled turtleneck, and it like changes color in front of you to like a deep red. And he's,
Oh no, he's got a mood ring.
and he's got
Mood-
it's a mood
Moving
ruffle.
turtleneck, like the ones Tennessee Steve Jobs used to wear.
And he says, first of all, how dare you? He changes his whole like demeanor now. I am Phineas. I am the finest purveyor of silks and scarves. Any piece of finery you've seen out here in these wretched waters came through my hands, stitched by these perfect fingers, or some like it. You should watch your tone, boy.
Oh, I mean, to offend, if your reputation precedes you, then it precedes you. Where's some
Angus
shit?
laughs a
All I'm
little
saying
bit.
is, I just want to make sure we are in agreement here, because you're sending me on, very novice rookie task, and you want me to treat you with the same respect. I just wanted to make sure we're on level ground here, sir.
We both know one of your nasty little boys here took my boy's gold, and I won't stand for it. You make
I
us
will ignore
whole.
the accusation. I will ignore your baseless accusation and see what I can find. But yeah, you don't want to get your muck duck, okay? Just keep it 100.
He seems to like have composed himself, and he says, "The pub, 8 p.m. fantasy time." He snaps his
Fantasy
fingers and he walks towards the pub.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
And I'll just write, you've made a new VIP has been met. He will be Phineas.
I go to our.
Purveyor
of fine fabrics.
I know pretty damn with a lot of certainty here
Yeah.
that his accusation. There's something to this man's
You
accusation.
think that there might be something to this?
There might be some truth there.
There might be a lot of truth to this, right? Because this has been this kind of petty crime has been a reoccurring theme that plagues our crew over and over again, and it finds me in situations where I have to negotiate and or barter and or pay ransoms or whatever.
It's not having the fun to
Constantly.
be the adult in every situation.
And in
It's
my defense,
fantastic.
this is my first time doing it.
It's usually not him.
Yeah. But I have all these recurrent memories of this happening before. So
Are you assuming it's Nomad, but it was actually me this time?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over and accuse Nomad of such thing and say, "Hey, give me the damn thing," and I'll go give it to him.
I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say, but they're lying. It was 12 gold. I only have 12 gold, and so no. At this point, they're trying to steal from us, and I'm not giving anything back.
I said, what else
They're
was in
thieves
the
and
thing
crooks.
with the thing? Was there anything else in the thing?
Just 12 gold, right, Drew? Unless I missed something.
That's all that was in there.
Yeah, it was 12 gold, and right now they're trying to pull a fast one on us.
All right. Here's what we'll do.
We're gonna have to kill him.
It's only 3 of them.
They were gonna have to murder them.
Yeah, I sized them up.
You're trying to take the rest of my gold. I can't do that, Captain. That's my goal.
Here's what we're gonna do. Give me the bag. How many monies did they have? 35 in there?
He was asking for 35, but it was only 12 in the bag.
All right. Here's what
he was like, "Oh, I think it was 35, but it was 12."
Yeah. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna give you, and I rifle through my own little bag of coins, and I have some gold in there. I said, I'm gonna give you these 12 of my gold coins. Then you give me those and the baggie, and then I will go secure more business for us in the near future.
He's not going to accept 12 gold. He's going to think we're still...
Oh, he'll accept 12 gold. Yeah, he'll accept 12 gold. These people are greedy. It'll be fine. We're going to give it a shot.
I don't think he's going to work.
I'm a little bit bored, to be honest. I'm a little bit bored. So this will give me something to look forward at 8 p.m. And I ordered a fancy margarita. And I realized they don't have one, so I settled.
I really don't think he's going to do business with us after this.
No,
I'll give the 12 gold over.
Yeah, and I'll give you my 12 gold. Just hold on. Transfer 12 gold from your account to my. I just Venmo you 12 gold.
Yeah.
We got Cash App here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scan his code.
Make sure you add it because I just removed it from mine. Done.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah. Right.
The merfolk are swimming. Aldar's pumping iron. The day passes. They are putting the finishing touches. It's late afternoon on a fantasy Tuesday. And 8 p.m. approaches. And in the center of the pub is the orc and 2 elven bodyguards.
Gentlemen, how's it going?
Good to see you. I believe we have some business to conduct.
We do. We have great news. We were able to recover the coin bag that was misplaced by your man.
Oh, what a relief, he says with he's being like an asshole about it.
Yeah.
He puts his hand out.
I tell him in Elvish that, or not in Elvish, in orc that, well, his man stated that there were 35 coins there. There were only 12, and the reason I know this with certainty is because somebody in my crew was the one that took it, and now here it is back.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in clean, and then revealing maybe the other guy's hand or maybe his hand, just to say, hey, we own up to it, and here's what happened, and here's what the actual amount is.
He takes the small pouch from you and puts it in his own chest satchel thing, whatever we decide to call this, and
crossbody bag.
He puts it in his crossbody bag by. I'm gonna put it in. Let's see the first company that comes up when I put crossbody bag. Uniqlo. Yeah, he's got a Uniqlo crossbody bag.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Yeah. It's got Naruto on the front. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And he puts it in, and the elven bodyguard gestures to him like he's gonna take it, and Phineas just laughs and he says, "If you were gonna let these fools steal from you, you don't deserve the money I'm paying." The bodyguard kind of bristles and he gestures for you to sit, and he says, "I've had to bail them out of a few problems myself. I'm sorry if I got a bit emotional earlier. We've been on this island for damn near a week, and I'm ready to move on."
How long have you been here?
These workers are not interesting. Yeah, we've been here just over a week. Harry kind of grunts under his breath.
What's the name of your ship?
My ship?
Yeah.
The name of my ship? Of course, it has a name. It's Good Carlet.
Oh, yeah, I see it out there. It was nice.
Thank you for saying that. She's a good
You
girl.
got a lot of money. Yeah, you got a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, you do remember seeing Good Carlet, which is a pun off Good Charlotte. You're welcome, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Nice.
Let me make a note here. Phineas, purveyor of fine fabrics. Ship. Yes, we came into a terrible storm north of here, and she was badly wounded, and we took this moment to upgrade the sails somewhat, as well as some significant damage to the hull. Luckily, none of our stock was lost. He takes like a sip of the grog, and he like slams it back. He's like, you can't get a fine drink in this place. We finished our reserve a couple days in.
Let me ask you something. You said you had cargo in there? You were transporting some of your fabrics?
Yes, that's right. Weird. What's left of my glamour weave?
Yeah, would you like us to finalize that delivery for you?
We'll be heading out here in the next couple days. That shouldn't be necessary. I have business to attend to in either case.
Ah, that makes sense. But anyway, again, I don't know if you have heard of any business opportunities or have any other jobs. Yeah, I'm all ears. If you think of something, or we run into each other, keep us in mind.
He takes out like a piece of paper and he says, "Look, I figure your boy took something. You gave it back. We're probably on even ground, but I can't just do business with anyone who says what is the name of your ship again?"
Oh, it's the RB Argana. And then I open up a page in my logbook where I have been keeping track of not the specific job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just some of our employers, previous, islands we've done business with, and then kind of not dollar signs because we're in Fantasyland, but just 1, 2, or 3 gold coins next to it, depending on how much moolah we did in that part of business.
Yeah.
And I was like, we've done a lot of business in these regions, and we have credentials. If you want some references, we can provide them for you. But you seem like you're a well-connected guy. If you haven't heard about us, it's for good reason. We do work very discreetly, and we're very selective with our clients.
I like you. We might have something here. You could save us some time. We were making our way to Darnassus. Have you been?
No, but I've heard of the place.
Well, this stop has put us behind, and frankly, I'm not interested in being out at sea longer than I must. So, if you can be trusted, we have a shipment of finery to be delivered to Darnassus, a Kagan. Can we entrust this to you?
Yes, but between you and me, and I don't want to sound like a fool, but what is a Kagan?
I believe she is the governess of Darnassus. I'm not certain. The order is under her name.
Got it. We'll track her down and deliver.
Now,
will she have our payment?
You seem like a businessman, yes?
Yeah.
The finery itself is worth 200 gold pieces. You're doing me the favor. I'll sell it to you for 200 gold pieces. And you can charge her whatever she likes. She'll be expecting to pay 3. But that's entirely your business.
Perfect. No, that's more than perfect. So we do it like a consignment deal.
Yes, you take it from here, and this'll... Frankly, we're so behind now that this would be a wash if we do manage to get to Darnassus, so the money's yours if you want it.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me think about this. Can could you give us a slightly better price? I don't want you to lose money, but we know you know this. The burden of command has us feeding a lot of mouths here, and these repairs are not cheap, as you already know since you've been here for a week. Any good deals you can do on this first deal? You know, even if you take 10 gold pieces.
Make me a flat persuasion check.
Risk check, persuasion
Yeah,
check.
make me a riz check. I have one. It could be with disadvantage. No, probably not. It would just keep it straight.
But yeah, that's just great because I rolled a fucking 4.
Okay. He says, look, I don't need to do this. You just call it a favor, but I'm not going to lose any money on this deal.
Your product speaks for itself. Yeah, let me go take a look at it, and let's do it.
Now, you want to ensure that it is not damaged. If anything happens to it, I don't want my name associated with. Do you understand?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna spend some time talking to him about how to make sure it's not damaged, right?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta stay. He explains it's gotta stay dry. This is like some of his finest work. It's made to fit over armor, so it's in like a faux set of armor. But he shows you the box itself that it's in is like the size of maybe 2 people. So it's not huge, and it doesn't weigh a whole lot, but it is. He just doesn't want it damaged in any way.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's. We'll have some of your crew and my crew work together to put it in there, and just make sure that we're handling it the same way you would handle it, and then we'll do the deal.
Yeah, you guys are able to do that night. He actually moves it himself with one of those discs you saw one of the others using. Like it's like a strange metal disc that like he conjures and it like follows him. And he like creates it under the box and like takes it out of his ship and leads it to the dock to yours. His ship is like a little bit smaller than yours. It's more of like a sloop. Like it's built for speed, and it's got those cool. I don't know what kind of sails they are. usually see them on like Asian coded vessels on TV, where they're like it looks like they're fins of a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should look up what those are called. But yeah, his vessel looks like it's built for speed and not a lot of cargo.
Yeah.
And his is kind of like half in the air. Like, clearly they were replacing a much bigger portion of his ship than yours. But they are able to get the box onto the RB Argana. And cool. Do you pay him the $200 American?
I pay him the $200 American, and I'll just review all the paperwork, make sure the, this is a Facebook Marketplace deal, right? So I'm taking pictures of.
Yeah, you're taking pictures of everything. This does take the ship gold to 2,000 even from 2,200.
I think the ship gold, if I'm not mistaken, was 2,420.
Oh,
so this
okay.
Would be this would be
00? 2220. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 200 off.
Okay.
Our party goal.
Hungry for Darnassus. And
Darnassus is on what island?
Darnassus is the island. Kagan is who you're delivering it to.
Kagan, okay, yeah, got it. Sorry, got the name.
No, you're okay. And I should write that in here so it'll help us remember.
And the orientation of Darnassus from here is we're sailing what?
West, I believe. He says.
How many leagues is it from here? Supposedly,
it is.
Miles,
It's like 3 fantasy leagues. He says. You get the idea that he actually doesn't have a clue.
Right.
For Governess Kagan. But yeah, you have accepted a job.
Cool. We'll take it.
Amaya, you arrive back at the pub the second day. They let off a little early, because the RB Argana is done around the same time that the goods are delivered. And the gnomish man is no longer in the pub. You're not sure where he is. But yeah, you see you see your captain shaking this orc's hand, having smoothed over yet another RB Argana ruffling of feathers.
It was a baseless accusation. We could have had 12 gold. Still done the deal.
If he had not settled up, I don't think we were going to do that deal. That persuasion check would have been with double disadvantage or something. So it might
There's
have paid
only
off.
a certain amount of characters, NPCs, that Drew's willing us to take money from before our luck starts running out. And we've already exceeded that limit.
We're due a 1 on one of these checks, and things are going to go pretty sideways pretty fast.
All right.
But I'm happy to let you guys ride it out here. Unless someone wants to try and rob someone while they're sleeping, it is dawn the next day, and
Please never offer that again.
he got that new ship smell. Luckily, if Nomad was here, he'd be like, "Yeah, I break into the gnome's room and murder his." It's the RB Argana's got that new ship smell. There's little bits of sawdust throughout, but she's a beauty. A few things have happened. You're at maximum health. And your
Drew,
ship.
can I?
Yeah.
I know you're very thoughtful about this, and
Thank you for saying that.
but this might be a good place to stop, because that way, if we have a full party next time, they can hear everything. Because the ship upgrade is a pretty exciting thing.
The
You know what
ship
I'm saying?
upgrade is very exciting. You have 150
But
HP instead of 100 now.
Yep.
I
Yep.
wanted to tell you guys one other thing before we stop. 200. So the real quick, the alchemical workshop. You will have advantage on any check made on the ship, well, in the workshop for anything alchemical. You will now have the capacity to like dilute or recreate. Like you'll have advantage on the checks to dilute or recreate a potion, a poison.
Hell yeah.
Any natural item that you're able to break down, I can tell you more about it. You will be able to synthesize some things. We'll probably have to get into like what's required of that. And we'll talk more next week about the. We need to come up with a cool name. Greenhouse is too. It's not a greenhouse. It's just a little garden. Let's call it the hydroponic
Nursery?
garden. The nursery is nice. I like that.
Yeah, I think it softens the ship a little bit.
Yeah, and there's a little greenery in there. I think it's good for everyone's mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're breathing better now.
Yeah, you can feel it in the air. But yeah, basically anything within reason that you try to do alchemically, I will try to make that pay off. But I have a feeling that it will. Doblis is very excited. It's gonna be a rip roaring good time. You guys shake hands, and the morning sun rises behind Job and you guys. And the ship is ready to go. The RB Argana is fresh. Veronica is smiling. And you all get back on the ship. And it's beautiful. And that's, I think you're right. That's a good place to end it. Because my throat's a little jacked. We got some sick people. We got some missing people. But it felt good to get back in.
Yeah.
Quick congratulations to Kevin and Bahood. Both Kevin and
Kevin
Bahood got
and
it. Kevin and
Absolutely,
Bahood got
absolutely.
engaged. Yeah, we're excited for
We're
both of them.
ecstatic.
Yeah, ecstatic for both of them.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we're really excited. I mean, that they were brave
Well,
enough to come out to say that they love each other. I think is beautiful, and I think we
You
should
didn't
celebrate.
congratulate Angus, so that's kind of
And
fucked
yeah,
up.
Angus actually didn't get engaged, so it's just Kevin and Bahood. But yeah, good job, guys. I do want to. Do you guys remember? Well, we can do this off mic. Swiffer, what's our sign off?
Good night.
Okay, can you do a little something for me? Can you just pretend?
Good night.
Okay. This is Sick Swiffer. Showing off her bling. A little abbreviated session, but thank you guys. Session 73 is in the can. And we'll have some Darnassising next week on the Scattered Sea.